So in today's video we're going to be talking about popular revision tips that don't work. These are more aimed at GCSE and A level, so if you are at uni, take this as a pinch of salt, because these are tips that don't necessarily work for GCSE and A level. But at uni, most of the time you may find that all you can do is read your notes and stuff like that. So I am the biggest advocate of past papers before you've started revising anything. Don't do that, because if you're on an old spec you perhaps could, but on a new spec, say where there's only like 3 past papers, you're literally wasting 3. You're literally wasting them before you've even done any revisions, so when you come back to them to test yourself, they're not going to be the most accurate representation of how you would do in an exam at this moment in time if you sat the exam. And also you'll get disheartened because you get so much wrong because you haven't revised any of it, and you feel like you don't know anything when really you do. It's just you haven't revised yet. I am a very big advocate of this next one. Just reading your notes and just reading the textbook and highlighting it with your favourite colour highlighter. Like, do not do that. That is not active revision. I know at uni you probably could. The only thing you could do is sort of read your notes and stuff like that, but at A level and GCSE it does not work. You need to do active things like past papers, flashcards, mind maps, posters, revision PowerPoints, writing it out until you can recite it. And sorry, my voice just went. You need to be able to recite that information. Another thing that I would suggest not doing, that I've never done myself because it's just not something I would do. Group study. I know for something like learning your lines for drama, group study is like the best thing to do, because as long as you are practicing your lines. If you're not, then it's a waste of time, but if you are, then yes, do it, because you might as well get in all the extra practice. So do it. Do it for drama and learning lines as long as you're doing it, but not for anything else. Because you get distracted, you just end up talking, you end up doing anything that's not revision. That's basically, you just end up procrastinating basically. Another thing is wall posters and wall post-it notes. As in, like, having a timeline above your bed. Having post-it notes all around your room and the house. Unless you are willing to commit to it, then you need to not do it, because you need to basically be bothered. Like, if you've got the timeline above your bed, you need to make sure every time you get into bed, or any time you see it, you look at it and learn the timeline. Learn the statistics on the post-it note when you come across it. I mean every time you come across it, even if it's just going to the one morning. Sorry, I should not laugh, as it happens to me all the time. But do it, because learn that statistic, recite it out to yourself, and just pretend that laugh did not happen. Also, don't cover block content, as in don't do the I'm going to learn this block of content this week, then next week do another bit, and do it in blocks. Like, make sure you mix it up, do a bit of everything, that way it will stick in your brain. Because if you've learned topic 1 vocab for Spanish, topic 2 vocab of Spanish another week, And topic 5 and 6 of Spanish vocab will be in your head, fresh. 1 and 2 will have disappeared. So you just need to do a little bit of everything so that you keep all the topics in your head. And you do the best when you get into the exam. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment down below any other popular revision techniques that don't work or techniques that don't work for you. And if they work for you, so do it. But they're honestly not the most useful tips, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is probably my weakest revision video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.